Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Back with another video this morning. I know it's been quite some time. Probably, I don't know, between a month and 2 months since I've really done any content. Been crazy busy. So, back at it. Got some more parts coming in. So we'll have some videos coming. Anyway, anybody who's been keeping up with the channel knows that I've been debating or contemplating changing up the exhaust a little bit. Obviously the Kooks headers and the cat delete, resonator delete, and the Corsa Extreme exhaust is extremely loud. Probably louder than I wanted it to be, higher pitch than I really care for. So sounds really good when you nail it and when you're on a wide open throttle, but just day-to-day driving, it's kind of annoying. But anyway, we got some parts in. I'm not gonna open up the box too much and show you right now because getting ready to get started on the install here shortly. But we got some Kooks catted Green Catts connection pipes to go with the long tubes. So I said I wasn't going to do this, but I guess I'll. Well, let's see. Maybe I won't. We'll get them we'll get a better video of them, picture of them a little later before we get them put on. But what I'm going to do is get a little video driving the car here shortly. I think I'm going to have the windows down a little bit so you guys can hear what this thing actually sounds like. And then we'll do the same thing with the catted, the green catted connection pipes and see exactly what the difference in the sound is. So we're gonna get a cold start right now. 8:15 in the morning on a Sunday. Neighbors ought to love this, but take a listen. For you guys. The good news is after about 30 seconds, as you can see, it quiets down pretty good. So, but give me a minute. Start doing a little driving here in a minute. Put the windows down, let you guys hear what it sounds like just on an everyday daily drive. I normally drive the car in sport mode, so that's what I'm going to do, put it in sport, kind of drive it around, let you guys hear what it sounds like. So stay tuned for a minute, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back, getting ready to pull out onto the highway. Again, this is in sport mode. That was a light acceleration up to about 50-55 miles an hour and maybe 20% acceleration, something like that. And you know, it's pretty loud, so just stand by with me a minute. I'm gonna put the windows up and let you guys hear what it sounds like inside the car as well, so stay tuned. All right guys, we're gonna give you a little sound clip inside the car, windows up. This is in sport mode, so we'll take off here in a second, let you hear what it sounds like in a car. Meanwhile, I'll talk to you guys about some parts I got coming in, or already had coming in. Here we go. Again, this is light acceleration. The car never got over 3,000 RPMs. 50 miles an hour right here. Now, once you let off the throttle, it just kind of cruise. Sound just almost disappears. But under any type acceleration, extremely light acceleration. It's pretty rowdy to say the least. But anyway, so stick around for some more videos coming up soon. Just picked up a set of SVE wheels from LMR. These are I think they're like the CFX, they call them. So basically it's a knockoff of the GT 500 carbon fiber wheel from 20 to 22. The ones that came with the carbon fiber track pack. Obviously they're not carbon fiber. These will be gloss black. I think it'll match a lot of the parts and pieces on the car, a lot of the gloss black trim. So, and I debated for a while. I've actually had the wheels for about 3 weeks. Again, another acceleration up to about 50, never getting over 3,000 RPM. Once I get in a better spot to where I can kind of get on it a little bit, I'll let you guys hear what it sounds like. But for anybody who's from South Louisiana, you probably know, getting ready to get into Westwego, which is a place you don't want to fool around with. And if you're not from Louisiana, if for some crazy reason you ever end up in Westwego, Louisiana, you better mind your P's and Q's, because those guys don't play around. They'll write their mama a ticket. So anyway, but back to the wheels. I think I got the wheels 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, something like that. Just been kind of going back and forth a lot on what tires to put on the car, because I was like hardcore on doing like a drag radial, like a ET Street SS or a 555 R2, and then I kind of started looking at the Toyo R888R, and I don't know, I think those are just more competition tires, more so than they are, day-to-day driving tires. So I think what my game plan is for that is I'll just have like a rear drag pack with some type of street radial, or maybe even go to a slick for when I want to run the car. And then so I was up in the air on the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S or the Continental Extreme Sport 2 or something like that, or S2 or whatever they call their particular tire, the newer tire that's out. But anyway, I was kind of in between those two for quite a while, and basically look at this guy come right on over. Don't even worry about the fact that I'm right here, huh? Back up a little bit. But anyway, I kept going back and forth watching reviews, and truth be told, I'm not going to push either one of those tires to their limits for the most part. I mean, I'm just looking for something to make the car look good, handle good, decent street manners, make the car, ride, I guess, as best as it can. So, and then when I really want to, make some trips to the track or to Mexico or wherever it is I want to go and really run the car hard, I'll have a drag pack. I can just swap them out real quick, and then I can really get down to business. So, but anyway, so I ended up going with the Michelins. I think I'm going to have those mounted up on the car early next week. So we'll do a little video with those, let everybody see what that looks like. And then also, I did order I've been on the fence about the gurney flap from Nytop. Like the way it looked. I ordered the black gloss, the carbon fiber gloss gurney flap. And here's one of those Westwego cops I was warning y'all about right here. So hopefully you don't pull me over for illegal window tint or too loud of exhaust or whatever it is they feel like writing tickets for this morning. But anyway, bottom line is, when I kind of mocked up the gurney flap, I didn't like the way it looked against the performance pack, that gloss black wing. It's on the spoiler, it's on the back of the car, so I hadn't installed it yet. I'm thinking about just ordering the actual performance pack carbon fiber replacement wing in gloss from Nytop. The only thing I don't like about it is I think their website shows like an 8-week lead time, which would really suck. But I got the gurney flap in like 4 days, so that was awesome. I opened it up, checked it out. Looks like it's, you know, real good quality stuff. I just didn't like that mismatched look from the carbon fiber to that gloss black. And truth be told, my OEM performance pack wing's got some swirls in it. I don't know if that was from the dealer. I have to assume that was from the dealer detailing the car when they first got it. But it was like that when I picked the car up. I really wasn't too worried about it because I figured I'd get my ceramic coat guy to kind of take care of that. But I haven't done that yet. So, but anyway, I'll do a video on the wing and the gurney flap as well. Let you guys check it out and see what y'all think. But anyway, I'm gonna sign off for a minute here, and when I get in a little better place where I could get on it a little bit, I'll pick the video back up, let you guys hear it with the windows up and the windows down with some decent acceleration, and you guys can see what it sounds like. And then, of course, once we get the catted connection pipes on, we'll do the same thing and see if it makes any kind of a difference. I've been told it kind of tones it down a little bit, takes a little bit of the high pitch rasp out, so that's kind of what I'm looking for, and hopefully that'll do it. That'll do the trick. So stand by, guys, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, here's a little spot where we can get on it a little bit. So I'm gonna just get it up to about 70 or 80 real quick, but you'll hear it. RPMs will probably get up 7,000, so you'll hear it. So this is with the windows up, so take a listen. Same thing again, just windows down this time, let you get a better listen of what it sounds like. So here we go. Quite as hard of acceleration that time, you know, I don't know, close to 3/4 throttle, I guess. So as you can see, it actually sounds really good under hard acceleration. It's just very loud, you know, and you know, I didn't buy this car to be strictly a race car by any means, and if that's what it was, this would be phenomenal for that. But just driving around, you know, it catches a lot of attention, and sometimes the wrong attention. So fortunately, I've been, you know, unfortunately, but fortunately, I've been pulled over in the car twice. Knock on wood, you know, hadn't got a ticket yet, but I think a lot of it's to do, you know, with the exhaust. I mean, it catches anybody's attention. You know, when I drive the car, I can get, you know, a quarter or half a mile away from my house, and you know, my wife, you know, tells me I can hear you from, you know, wherever you are in the car from quite a ways away. So just looking to tone it down a little bit, and or maybe just change the tone even, you know. I want a little bit deep, not such a high pitch raspy tone, and kind of tone it down a little bit. So like I said in one of my previous videos, I may end up even doing something like changing out the X for double H, of course, double X pipe for the double H pipe, you know, or I don't know, maybe doing some kind of resonator or something. So we'll see. We'll keep tinkering with it until we get it just right, and then once we get it figured out, that'll be it. So, but anyway, stick around. Video will be continue here shortly. Headed buddy Don Hartman's shop in St. Rose, Louisiana. He's going to put the car on the lift real quick so we can swap out these pipes rather quickly. Could have done it in the garage, just easier to get it on the lift to do it versus you know, getting out a couple of floor jacks and jack stands and, you know, crawling in and out from underneath the car and stuff. So just be trying to do it a little easier, I guess. But like I said, just stay tuned, and I will be right back in a few minutes. Here's the Kooks. You see that good? Green Catts connection pipes. So we're here, getting ready to get started, put them on, and we'll see what it sounds like. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back. Just got the catted connection pipes put on. Do a little normal takeoff here. Up to about 3,000 or a little less, 50 miles an hour cruising, windows up. So I'm gonna say the first thing I noticed was the raspiness, the high pitch, kind of, I'm not gonna say it's 100% gone, but it's definitely quieted it down some as far as that's concerned. I don't think it's much quieter overall, maybe a tiny bit, but it got rid of that almost like a clappiness. I don't know if that's really what I'm looking for. I don't know how to describe it, but just a high pitch, you know, not really the tone I was looking for. So it kind of got rid of that a little bit, which I'm happy with. We're gonna go some pulls like we did a few minutes ago with the windows down, kind of get on it, maybe 3/4 throttle or whatever, let you guys hear it and see what it sounds like. I think it's noticeable. People who don't ride in a car or haven't heard my car much might not know or might not realize how noticeable it is or be able to hear that difference, but to me it's definitely different. So y'all just stay tuned for a minute, and we'll get some more runs in. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we're pretty much in the same place we were this morning. So we're going to do the same run, windows up. Kind of just get on at about 3/4 throttle up to about 75, 80 miles an hour. Let you hear what it sounds like with the catted green pipes versus straight connection pipes, no cats. So here we go. That time we got up between 6,000-7,000 RPMs, up to about 85. Same kind of run as before, and I definitely feel like the catted pipes takes some of the loud, high-pitched sound out of the exhaust. Another thing I have also noticed is that there's not the crackling, popping sound is not as noticeable, or not really there much like it was. So I definitely like those things as well. So now I'm going to put the windows down, do the same thing again. Like I said, about a 3/4 throttle up to, I don't know, 75, 80 miles an hour, whatever. Get it up into that higher RPM band, 6,000-7,000 RPMs. Let you guys hear what it sounds like inside the car again. So here we go. Still loud, really loud, sounds good, I like it. Again, like I said,
got the sound, still got the noise level up there. I like it. Definitely sounds better. I guess it's up to you guys, the consumer, the buyer, the purchaser, you know, whether or not you can justify spending an additional, you know, I don't know what it is, 15. I think I paid $1,400 for these cats, something like that. I think if I would have got them with the kit, instead of getting a straight connection pipes, no cats, would have got the green catted kit with the long tubes. Might have saved a little bit of money. I don't remember, to be honest with you. But either way, I like the car a little bit better. And one thing I did notice too, amongst letting the car idle, walking around, talking and stuff, when me and Don were working on the car, or after we worked on the car, I don't smell that extreme exhaust, like just burnt fuel or just raw fuel smell like I did as much. So definitely like that as well. So still might try to find out or figure out some kind of way to get a little deeper tone. I don't know if that double H is the key or not, or maybe just a different cat back altogether, or I don't know. We'll see. So we're driving, headed back home. Get home and let the car cool off a little bit. I'll do a cold start. See if you guys can tell any difference between the cold start sound with and without cats. I notice it. Like I said, I don't know how well you'll hear that on the phone, you know, microphone on the phone or not. But definitely better for me. I think it makes the car a little more pleasant just driving around town. And, you know, again, if this was a strictly race car, then I would have left it the way it was and just dealt with it. So, but like I said, we're headed back to the house now. Let the car cool off a little bit. We'll get a cold start, let you hear that, maybe some remote revs, and then we'll get back with you. So get back to the house, watch the Saints game, watch the Saints kick some Dirty Birds ass here in a little bit, and then we'll be back. So y'all stay tuned.
All right, guys, we're back. It's a lot longer delay than I expected, but ended up having some errands to run. Watch the Saints give the Falcons a sorry ass the game. But we're back. So I'm gonna give you a cold start. This is with the Kooks Green Catts. So we'll see what it sounds like with a cold start. It's not much quieter, very little difference at all in the loudness, just not as much of the raspy, high pitch sound that the straight pipes give. So keep in mind, this is 9 o'clock at night, so my neighbors ought to appreciate this. But here we go. Quiets right on down. Should we do a remote rev? Why the hell not? Yeah, that's a little feisty right there. I'd say that's a little feisty, a little rowdy. But so that's it. It sounds pretty much the same. Just a little bit lower pitch. A little bit lower pitch than
the same. So still extremely loud. But when you're driving around, the rasp and the drone has kind of dwindled a good bit. So I definitely like that part. So that wraps up the video for today. We'll be back. Like I said, we got some more parts and stuff in. We're making a few more videos soon. Should have the wheels on midweek, so we'll make another video of that. And you guys, like I said before, stay tuned to the channel for more content. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and we'll be back. Stay tuned.